Yo, we back to Danganronpa, and also, I found out something very exciting. Uh, Diamond and Pearl is being remade for Switch. Fucking finally. That was my shit growing up. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Fuck yeah. Dude, I'm so excited for ball capsules again. Ball capsules were like the best. I wish they brought that shit back. Uh, but alright, we are in the midst of chapter 4. Based on the title of this stream, you should know what is coming up. It is, spoilers. Give y'all a chance to back the fuck out. But, it is Virtual World. We are in the midst of a Neo World program, I believe. And some weird shit was happening last time. So, we'll see what this leads to. I'm excited. And I did say, if the stream hits 30 minutes, prior, like, if an investigation starts before I hit 30 minutes, I will be playing through the full investigation today. Shuichi, perfect timing. Is there anything over there that can serve as a bridge? Kibo's over there? Then what was that shouting I heard earlier? We should hurry and find something else to replace the bridge with. Yeah, we might be able to make it in time. Make it in time? What do you mean? What happened? Why are you guys making such a scene? Kokichi! I didn't see anyone in the dining room, so I went to look for you guys. Looks like everyone's in trouble now that Miu dropped the bridge. This is no time for laughter. We need to find a replacement bridge. Oh, but the bridge is over here, you know. What? Come on, over here. Anyway, let's go. Kokichi told us, so now I'm worried. Let's just wait and see what happens. See? The signboard's stuck on that boulder in the same one Miu dropped, right? Or is the same one? You're right! It got swept all the way here. Leave it to Ganta. Ganta just need to carry signboard? Now that that's dealt with, let's head back to where everyone else is. Are they back yet? Oh, they're here. So Ganta just need to put board over river. But board is so thin. Will it be okay? What if board breaks this time? It may be thin, but it's made of sturdy wood. So can you hurry up and put the bridge down? Okay, got it. What's wrong? What happened over there? I'll explain later, but we need to log out right now. Log out? Miu. Where's Miu? Something happened to her. What do you mean? We're not sure, but her avatar isn't moving. Maybe something happened in the real world that's preventing her from moving it. This looks real bad, guys. Okay, let's head to the salon and log out ASAP. Where's Kaito? Kaito? I don't know. I ran here as fast as I could. I didn't check the roof. You didn't even bother going to the roof to get him. You're colder than I thought. Shuichi, let's hurry. Toilet paper. I want to grab it. Maki, did you check the rooftop? He wasn't there. He wasn't there? No one was on the roof. I tried calling out for him, but there was no answer. Where did he go? He probably logged out first by himself. But don't worry. He's stupid enough to get himself killed, but I know he won't really die. I suppose that's true. I don't have to worry about him. I have to hurry and log out. I have to check on Miyu. Hold on, Shuichi. We can only log out one person at a time. Gonta have next turn. So Gonta just say name and phone and someone come get him? Who cares? Just do it already. Gonta Gokuhara. He disappeared. So that's what logging out looks like. So the avatars disappear when we log out. But Miyu's avatar is still here and unmoving, right? What does that mean? Anyway, let's hurry and go back. Sumugi Shirogane. Oh, Shuichi, you can log out before me. I'm sure your detective's intuition is kicking in, right? So go ahead. Oh, wait. Now that we're alone, I want to tell you something. What is it? You're really useful. How about you stop hanging out with dumb old Kaito and be my friend instead? Think I can be useful to you? You know? I can help you save everyone. And you want to save everyone, right? Shuichi Saihara. Oh, I got rejected. But I won't give up that easily. When I find someone I like, I'd do anything to get them to notice me. Even strangle them. Jesus. When I opened my eyes, I could see only black. I was logged out. The helmet on my head was blocking my vision. When I realized that, I quickly reached up to grab the helmet and pulled it off. But when I did, a nauseating sight was waiting for me. Yep. Miyu's cold, dead body. Well, it's the investigation. Daybreak. The sun had risen while we were inside the virtual world. A body has been discovered. Everyone, please report to the computer room. Wait, you're already here. Wow, I get to bring you the body discovery announcement live. Doing it live is great. Better than beer and fucking. always had such a potty mouth? I was holding back because we already had one vulgar cast member, but now it's my time to shine. Thankfully, I'm adorable, so I can get away with saying all kinds of crude stuff. That's very true. I finally get to be a foul-mouthed asshole. What a vulgar last word. What's wrong, Monotaro? You're just staring blankly at the body. Staring at the body. Mommy. We barely heard the announcement as we stared at Miu, dumbfounded. We just stared at Miu's corpse. It's terrible. Why did it end up like this? Miu, why? Oh, what's going on? Why was Miu killed? Gonta not understand either. Miu like this when Gonta wake up. What going on? Why this happen? It's obvious a murder happened. Murder? What you mean? Did something happen while gone to sleep? We weren't asleep, and that wasn't a dream. We were in the virtual world. Hey, where's Kaito? That's right, Kaito. Almost as if on cue. We heard footsteps running fast down the hallway, the sound growing louder until the door burst open. What's this all about? What was that body discovery announced? Miu! What the hell is going on here? You're too late, okay? All the others finished gasping in terror already. But anyway, where were you this whole time, Kaito? What were you doing? One sec. I'm gonna drink some water. I was just taking a nap. Taking a nap? You were sleeping. Gonta was sleeping too. Had strange dream. Gonta not understand anything. As I said, that was the virtual world. So you logged out by yourself and then took a nap? Without our permission? I suddenly got logged out. Before I realized it, I was back here. You were logged out involuntarily? Yeah, I didn't know if it was okay to log back in, so I went back to my room and slept. When that body discovery announcement woke me up, I rushed over here. Kaito, if you're gonna lie, then you might as well do it better. Do you think you can make the killing game more exciting with a crappy lie like that? It's not a lie. I really was sleeping. Hold on a minute. We can discuss whether or not that's a lie later. What we need to do right now is begin the investigation. We need to discover who killed Miu. You seem ready. Well, of course you are. One of your dear friends was killed, so it's finally time for you to shine. Explain it however you'd like, Kokichi. Fact is, if we don't find out who the culprit is, we'll all be executed. But I won't let that happen. I'll find the culprit so that we can all survive. Even if the culprit is Kaito? What? Now, please save your arguments for the class trial. In the meantime, the Monokuma file! With this, you can even investigate up Miu's asshole. No. Even there? Poor Monotaro. Well then, do your best. Certain you guys will make this turn of events very entertaining. Asshole. Okay. seems to be really enjoying that dirty word. Mommy. Okay, everyone, let's do this. I'll find the culprit this time, no matter what. What are you being so cheery about? What are you sad about? You guys hated her. Not as much as you hate me, but still. That's not the issue. Of course I thought she was loud and annoying, but... I never wanted her to die. I wanted us all to escape together. Miu was certainly brash and spirited, but she wasn't a bad person. Believe me, I had her perform maintenance on my body, so I know. I know very well. I want to cry, but I can't. I should have had Miu install a crying function. Wouldn't your tears cause you to short circuit? Not at all. My body is completely waterproof. This isn't the time for that. Gonta no can forgive this. Gonta never forgive this. Never forgive culprit either. But Gonta never forgives self. Gonta swore to protect everyone, but Gonta failed to protect Miu. Gonta no could protect anyone again. Gonta's failure is gentleman. I'm so tired of this awful feeling. I have to do something. I can't let this... Don't carry the burden all by yourself. You're my sidekick. Don't forget. We're gonna do it together. If we work together, we can solve this. No way, Jose. What? Shuichi's the most reliable person in a class trial, you know? Why would we let such an important person work together with a suspect like you? Suspect? You're saying that if I was the culprit, Shuichi would hide the truth to protect me. Bullshit! Don't underestimate Shuichi. Even if I was the culprit, he's the type of guy that'd see things through. But remember Kaide's class trial? He saw us through that, didn't he? I believe in Shuichi. Kaito. You love to believe, don't you, Kaito? But that belief can turn against you. Especially in this killing game, you know? Got no idea what you're talking about. I don't get it at all. Fine. If you're gonna get all worked up over it, then me and Shuichi won't team up. But don't worry, it's just for now. But hearing him say all that, I can't stay quiet. That said, try to get through this on your own. Clear him of suspicion with your own power. If you can be cleared. I don't like this at all. It feels like another one of Kokichi's tricks. Of course, this is Kaito we're talking about. Nothing I say could change his mind. Regardless, there's only one thing I can do. I can't be afraid. And I can't get lost now. In order to protect everyone, I have to do something. I have to do something. First, I should check the Monokuma file. Victim is the ultimate inventor, Miu Iruma. Body was discovered in the computer room on the 4th floor. Approximate time of death is 6:30 a.m. There are no external wounds on the body. What? No external wounds. Killed around 6:30 in the morning. Time of death happened 30 minutes before now, while we were still in the virtual world. Kokichi, what do you want? You don't have to be so wary of me. It's not like I'm gonna get in your way, Shuichi. Just, I hate lies so much that I tend to suspect others a lot. Kaito said he wouldn't team up with you for this case, but I can't trust those words. That's why I'm keeping an eye out, just in case he tries to bother you. Keeping an eye out? Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaito as your partner, okay? But I'll help you as much as I can. So, where are you gonna investigate now? What is he up to? Why is he following me? There's something on the seat. It's a small bottle. Feels like I've seen this before. This is yours, right, Shuichi? Mine? I guess it's not yours, but it is from your lab. That's right. This was in the Ultimate Detective's lab. It's that poison! So you know about this, Kokichi? Of course, because I already checked it. We aren't a killing game, you know? There's poison and tricks prepared, then of course I'd investigate them ASAP. Is that... Oh, it's not so I can use them. I check in case someone else uses them. Is that really true? By the way, did you see the label on the back of the bottle? The label. According to the warnings here, this poison is pretty lethal. Becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. But when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip a bit. Which means if you could get the victim's mouth open, you could kill them instantly. Can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's logged in. By the way, I should tell you what symptoms this poison causes. Causes a small blood vessel under the conjunctiva to explode, which makes the whites of your eyes turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes. That's important information. That's everything about this poison. Am I doing a good job? Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner. Thought I remembered you saying that you didn't want to be my partner. Did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it. Seriously. Anyway, who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did it? Who brought the poison? I can't be certain yet. But I do know that the poison was left on that person's chair. I'm on to you. This is the device we wore on our heads to enter the virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in, others have them removed. Positive that they were unplugged after logging out. That's it. The cords. You're supposed to plug the 2 cords from the computer into our helmets. The red for consciousness, the blue for memory. If you got those mixed up... A glitch. It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Miyu from the dining room window. You thought you saw Miyu? Yeah, I told Shuichi about it. So you saw Miyu then? Thought I must have been mistaken, since she should have been by the chapel. You're only saying you weren't mistaken, so you don't have to feel as guilty. Roll my throat. If you had been positive it was Miyu, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know? That's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in hindsight. We went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Miu? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me, so... About 10 minutes later, I told Shuichi, and while we were talking about it... We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. Keyboy's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel? He was, but Sumigi and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall when he should have been at the chapel. That's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and mansion. Even Miu said that. You're right. The sound shouldn't reach to the map loading point. So, how did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel? Maybe someone's lying. Lying? By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all? I'm not sure. I must not have noticed because I was too busy searching. You're lying to his face. Kaito. Kaito, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something? Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Shuichi's conversation. My conversation? You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? What I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi. And then we used the signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not. See, you're working hard. Looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaito. Shut up. I've been wondering, what was the secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway? That's true. We got sidetracked by Miu's murder case. We never discovered what that secret actually was. You couldn't find anything at the chapel, and you found nothing at the mansion, right? No, Sumigi and I didn't find anything. I didn't find anything either. It's probably the same with Kaito and Gonta too, right? Knowing them, they'd found something, they would have told us right away. Yes, they would have. Unlike you. Wow. Shuichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me. Did you know? Robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this. That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Miu. Told us he couldn't cry even when he wanted to. Went so far to stage his dramatic reaction. That's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth too. Pretty advanced robot. You can be sassy and make excuses. Little shit. You don't have to be so wary of me. Keeping an eye out in case Kaito tries to bother you. Don't take it the wrong way, though. I already went through this. From what the time of death indicated in the Monokuma file, Mio was killed while we were still in the virtual world. Maki was working on the computer, her hand moving the mouse around rapidly. You know how to work that computer, Maki? No, not really. I've never used this program before either. I see. I imagine that it would be difficult to understand unless you were an expert. But I did find the text file regarding this program. It has info about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much. Ooh, so what did it say? If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Shuichi. According to this text file, the killing game simulator used a certain program as the base. It's called the Neo World Program. Neo World Program? Never heard of it. In this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. That matches what Miu told us. If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock. From shock? Ooh, this is the first time we're hearing about this. Someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, then they die in the real world. Your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain. Wouldn't be too surprising if you died from the fatal injury. But the more important question is, why did Miu keep such an important detail a secret? That is strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail. Did she hide that from us on purpose? That's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation, like mounts, do not exist. So you can only move around using your avatar. Should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world. That's all it says in this text file. Thank you, Maki. That was very helpful. But is the info in the text file correct? What do you mean? I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki, but I'm just saying that file could have been rewritten. It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info, you know? But to determine that, you would need extensive knowledge of computers. Hell yeah, Monosaru. My throat is killing me. Don't get in our way. I won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to let me help with the investigation. Help with this investigation? Monotaro, what are you saying? Come on, please. Won't you let me help with the investigation? Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with computers now. That logic doesn't make any sense. You can't, Monotaro. We're not allowed to help the participants. As mascots, we gotta stick to that rule. I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone. I want to avenge my dead mommy. Your mommy? You mean Miu? No, Monotaro. You've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother. You've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Shut up, you pig. I'm busy avenging Mommy's death. How sad. But it looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but There's someone I need to protect. Goodbye. Alrighty then, let's do this. Do what? I don't care either way. If you want to help, then that's fine. True, I suppose, but... Thanks! I'll do my best for Mommy's sake. Perhaps we should... He's doing his best for his dead mommy. I am so touched. Alright, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice. I'll start analyzing the computer right away. Wow. I've already analyzed a few things. Already? Text file is consistent with the original program. Doesn't look like it was altered. Also, I found this too. Looks like the information of when everyone logged in and out. There's no sign that this was altered either. Definitely accurate information. Could you show it to me? Really does have everyone's login and logout times recorded. Aside from you, everyone has logged in and out once. Then it would appear that no one secretly logged out and then logged back in. Then my main concern becomes Kaito. He logged out ahead of us. It couldn't be him. Also, there's something else I noticed while I was analyzing the program. Looks like some parts of the program were rewritten. The program's been rewritten? Obviously. Miu was the only person capable of doing that. So which files did she rewrite and what did she change? I'll analyze that, of course, but it's gonna take a little time. As long as it's done by the class trial, then Shuichi and I will be able to avenge Miu. He's just saying whatever he pleases. Alright, I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. You're so reliable. Way more than you. Oof. Shuichi, I gotta explain, just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what? Talking about how you logged out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it then. Why are you... Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of this game, after all. Kaito, just ignore him and talk to me, okay? About the whole logging out thing, I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out. Same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? What happened after you logged out? Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So I just went back to my room and slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired. And the body discovery announcement woke you? That's right. I heard it and rushed back here. Do you remember what condition Miu's body was in when you logged out? I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. You didn't notice anything wrong? Like whether she was dead or not? Like I said, I don't know. Okay, sorry. I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony, right? I said I'm not lying. Tell him, Shuichi. No, Shuichi. In order to find the truth, you can't be biased. Lord. I never thought Miu would be killed. When I saw her avatar there, not moving, I thought maybe, but... That's right. You saw that Miu's avatar in the virtual world had stopped moving. Me, Kibo, and Maki all found her avatar. Can you tell me any more about that? Any details? We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel. Miu was too, right? No. Miu volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us. Miu volunteered to look around outside. We searched, but we couldn't find anything. That's right when we were starting to get tired. All of a sudden, we heard a really loud sound outside. That must be the sound I heard as well. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. Something hitting the chapel wall. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miu's avatar. That's when you went to log out to check Miu's real body, correct? But when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. While we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up. I see. Thank you. Testimony sounded important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river. Because if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and the chapel. This helps us narrow down the people who could have come into contact with Miu. Who could have come into contact with Miu at the chapel? Ganta, are you alright? You still depressed about Miu? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer. Ganta, I know what you think. Rare, I know. But who do you think is the culprit? Ganta not know. Murder already happened when Ganta wake up. Why this happen? Why Miu killed? Ganta not understand. Ganta not understand anything. But Ganta frustrated and sad. Ganta no could protect Miu. Seems all over the place right now. Man, can't think at all when he's like this. Ganta doesn't seem to be lying. Pretty sure he's telling us the truth. Guess a big dum-dum like Ganta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place. Don't talk about him like that. So disappointed in you, Ganta. When I first met you, thought you'd be more useful. Sorry. Ganta's so sorry. Ganta's sorry he no could protect Miu. Ganta, feel that bad about it and stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Okay. Ganta understand. Ganta do his best to find culprit. Ganta definitely do his best this time. Yep, now that's the spirit. Now Kokichi is encouraging him? Really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. Hey there, I know you're busy with the computer, but I want to go over what we learned from investigating the program. You want to use this computer? Go right ahead. Right, first, what program information was listed in that text file? According to the file, the Killing Game Simulator was based on the Neo World program. In that simulator, objects can't break. 5 senses are connected. Damage inflicted to your avatar will be transferred. Fatal damage, your real body dies. Fatal injuries in the virtual world are fatal to your real body. Physics are the same, no warping or quick transportation. And the log out. Excluding the victim, Miyu, everyone only logged in and out once. Secretly logged out and back in, which means Kaito, he logged out before any of us, but it couldn't have been him. The program itself has also been modified in a few ways. We have to wait for Monotaro to finish his analysis for that info. All finished? Alright, now I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. I'll let you know when I find something. This is the device we wore on our heads to enter the virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in. Miyu's hands are clasped around her neck, as if she was gasping for air. Her eyes are wide open in panic. She must have suffered quite a bit. So it definitely wasn't that poison. Which is probably why the poison, or like the cause of death wasn't in the Monokuma file. So then it would give that away. That's one grody face. Miyu must have suffered a lot. Vulgar death, fit for a vulgar bitch. Stop, Kokichi. Even if you're joking, that's too far. You're right. You should never speak ill of the dead, no matter how much you hated them. Even if she was a despised, pathetic, dirty cum toilet of a person. Suppose I'll never get Kokichi to change. What's Miyu's cause of death? It doesn't say in the Monokuma file. May I? I wanted to let you know, just in case it turns out to be a clue. I was the first one to log out and find Miyu's body. She was still wearing the helmet, and her body was contorting into this awful position. Maki logged out after I did, and she helped me take Miyu's helmet off. And then she was gone. Is that a confession? How is that a confession? Anyway, the question is the cause of death. What caused her to suffer like this? Suppose I've investigated everything that I can here. Are you done investigating the crime scene? So, do you know who the culprit is yet? No, this might not actually be the crime scene. Injuries in the virtual world could be fatal in the real world, meaning there is a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. Which means the next area to investigate should be the virtual world. We should go there again. I just read your mind, didn't I? I did, right? That's the case, then I'm coming too. Great, he's coming. You must really like me, huh? Say whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on you. If we go back to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? I also think we should investigate the virtual world again. Why don't we all go? Why don't we all go? So I get to be that avatar again? Did you actually like the avatar after all? I'm going to stay here. He's still in the middle of analyzing the program. Gone to search this place some more. There's no time to be sleeping. That's not what we're... That's fine. Then I'll stay here too. Surprised? You gonna get lonely without your partner? But I'm busy too, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful. Deceitful? You and Kaito are pretty close, so you might do something deceitful for him, right? Good thing Gaunt is here with me. Your Claire is too scary to handle alone. Gaunt would risk his life to protect me from a murderer. If you keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into orbit. It's fine, just ignore him and hurry to the virtual world. Kaito, let's just focus on solving the case for now. Fine. Thank God. I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around. So anyway, leave the virtual world to you, Shuichi. I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Talent can save the useless people here, you know? Who are you calling useless? Enough already. Kaito, let's go. Kaito, Kibo, Himiko, Tsumugi, and I prepared to enter the virtual world. Picked up our helmets once again, sitting in the same seats as before. So the red cord... Moist. We place the devices on our heads and flip the switch. It's my avatar! Look! My avatar! So, you liked it after all. So, we're back here. Apparently, we always arrive in this room when we log in. You said that logging in and out isn't possible, unless we're in this room. Then, how did I get logged out when I was on the rooftop? We need to investigate that area too. First, we're going to check Miu's avatar, right? I think her avatar is still near the chapel. Then let's head out to the chapel. Precious. I should check the map before heading to the chapel. 2 maps on the wall, one of the mansion, one of the world. Check the map of the mansion first. First floor is the salon, dining room, kitchen, bathroom. Second is the roof. Split up when looking for the secret of the outside world. Kokichi had the salon, Tsumugi the dining room, Kaito the roof, gone to the outside. This is the map of the entire virtual world. The world is surrounded by walls in all 4 directions. So there's a loading point in the middle, so the map is split in 2. No sight or sound can pass through the map loading point. To get from the mansion to the chapel, you have to go through this point. You also have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. That is how this world is designed. It's strange. I feel as though there's some secret to this. This map was made by Miu. Is that what's bothering me? I understand. Looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it? You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone, instead of playing at recess, aren't you? I never did anything like that. Don't forget we're here for you, bro. You're not alone anymore.
You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know? I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps.
Wow. I'm investigating. Just investigating. God damn. Shuichi, could you please come with me? What happened? I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way. The toilet paper. This is toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like this? It's cold here. My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate. I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all. I didn't realize that. That never occurred to me, as I do not need to expel solid waste in the real world. I'm sorry. Wait. Still strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could this be related to the case? Wait a while, wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. Isn't this a signboard that Mew threw into the river? Whoops, my hand slipped. It's not some other signboard, right? She said there's only one of them. It's definitely the same. I brought back the one that was stuck in the rocks on the river. So that's what happened. But there's something bothering me. The rocks that the signboard got caught on weren't on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side.
What about that bothers you? It just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right?
From the chapel to the mansion? That's odd. The flow of the river... Think later, bro. Let's get moving. Right, for now, we need to investigate the scene. Jeez. The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her. So there's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards.
That's for sure. It's just like how we left it. Pretty confident in my memory. Memorized a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant.
Wow.
If you think I'm lying, I could start the chant right now, you know?
No, thank you. I do not think I could wait a whole year. Logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged.
Look at all this stuff scattered around. Look at all this stuff scattered around. What happened here?
That's what we're gonna start investigating right now. Isn't that right, Shuichi? Right. Mew's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. Logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the body disappeared, we couldn't investigate. The avatars never show injuries, so they stay the same. She still looks almost alive.
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
It's hard to believe she's dead. She's still looks almost alive. Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead. She's still looks almost alive. Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead. Yeah. Is this a piece of lattice? Why is this here?
It is a mysterious object.
It's a wooden mat. Used to be common in bathrooms.
I didn't see anything like it at the chapel. Where did it come from?
Not from the chapel. Why is it here?
I just figured it out with my magic.
You did?
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river? That someone is the culprit.
I don't think so. The river's current is pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here.
Yeah, I know that. I was just testing you a little.
Why would you want to test me?
What does this mean? What's something like this doing here?
Not positive why this lattice is left here, but sure it must have something to do with the case. Is this a cell phone? There are cell phones in this world? But what could they be for? That's it. It's a phone, so... Cell phone. Can't believe there's something like this here. Kaito, perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. I just want to test something out. Help you out? Of course. Never say no to a favor from my sidekick. Thank you, Kaito. So what do you need me to do? You don't have to do anything. You just have to stand here. I just gotta stand here? Kaito Momota. He logged out, just as I thought. This can be used to log out, just like the phone in the salon. And this proves it doesn't have to be the person themselves. If you just say their name, you can log out anyone you'd like. I see. Thanks to Kaito's help, I'm starting to pin this down. But Kaito was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. This is a hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world? Deleted all dangerous items except for the one that happened to kill her, more likely than not. Miyu said she deleted dangerous objects. I can't imagine she'd miss a hammer. Was Miyu lying? But why would she lie? My guess is she probably wasn't like intending. She was probably intending to go in and kill someone and just had like a secret shit elsewhere. She's cold. Himiko, could you tell me about when you found Miyu one more time?
We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel. Since Miyu volunteered to check outside the chapel, she was separated from us. A while after we started the search, we heard a really loud sound outside. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside.
Something hit the chapel wall?
So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miyu's avatar. And then we all tried to go to the mansion to log out and check Miyu's real body. But when we got to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. While we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
Thank you. I got it. There must be some clue in that account.
That reminds me, you can't leave footprints in the snow, can you?
Looks that way. This is a killing game simulator.
It's probably because footprints in the snow would make finding the culprit easy. So the snow probably isn't a clue for this case.
What's wrong, Kibo? Something bothering you? I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to this case. You heard whispering? I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. Before we split up, I want to ask. Yeah. It would seem Kokichi and Miyu had made plans to meet each other. Meet each other? Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. Couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned. Then those two met on the rooftop? But it's strange, right? If they were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop, why did Miyu volunteer to search the area around the chapel? It's true. If they were meeting on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. With no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone from this chapel to the mansion. It's true. Something is strange about all this. Finish my investigation of this area. Shuichi, it would seem that we're finished investigating this place. Yeah. There's something I wanted to ask. Can our avatars hide objects?
It seems you can put stuff in your clothes here too. Just like the real world.
I see. Just like the real world.
What are we gonna do next? Are we going back to the real world already?
Before that, there's one more place I have to investigate. The mansion rooftop. Very well then. Place Miyu and Kokichi were supposed to meet. Place Kaito logged out. Positive it has something to do with this case. There should be clues there.
I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, then let's go do that, Shuichi. You're right.
Shuichi, everyone is counting on you, including myself. Please give the class trial everything you've got and see us through to the end. And I'll do my best as well, of course. And I as well. I can at least do that. I'm a detective after all. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Shuichi, what was that all about? Kaito, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone. And tell me first. That was bad for my heart. Suddenly got logged out. I panicked and rushed back here. Sorry.
Come on now, that's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
I wasn't interfering. Why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I wanted to investigate the rooftop next. What's important about the rooftop? Wasn't Miyu at the chapel the whole time? Found her on the ground next to it.
No, let's believe in Shuichi's reasoning. Shuichi can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective, after all.
If you're gonna be like that, then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Shuichi is my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. My deductions are his.
What are you? Some credit-stealing bully?
Since I'm gonna investigate Miyu's avatar since I got interrupted last time. Sorry. Well then, let's go to the rooftop.
Yeah, we should.
Miyu and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop. The person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly logged out. This area must have something to do with the case.
I see.
What's wrong, Sumigi?
Look at that doorknob. It's locked.
It is. It's a thumb-turn lock. Easy to lock.
Seems like you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. Look, the keyhole is on this side of the door. Isn't it usually the other way around?
Not necessarily. I've seen this before. To prevent you from locking yourself out.
Is that so?
Rooftop has a lock on the door. That is important information. Shiver. Kibo, did you find anything? This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue. But Miyu should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. Thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop. But unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that. Did Miyu ever come to the roof? That is an important question. Kibo, I wanted your opinion on something. Do you think you could get up and down from this roof from outside the mansion? No, that would have been very difficult. This rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of a 3 to 4 story building. Certainly too high to jump. Which means it would have been impossible to climb up from the outside. It means the only way to this rooftop is the stairs. What's wrong, Himiko?
When murders happen in a mansion in the snow like this, they're always locked room mysteries created by piled up snow. Isn't that right? But it's disappointing that you can't leave footprints on the snow in this world.
Is that something to be disappointed about? Might not be directly connected to the case, but I should inspect these binoculars. Can see that this building is on top of a hill. And I can't see past this point because it's the map loading point. But that is strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. The storage room. It's a little different than how I remember. Feels as if something is missing. But I wasn't paying close attention the first time, so I don't remember. Well, buddy, it was the lattice. Inspected everything here. All that's left now is...
There you are. I was looking for you.
Maki, why are you here? I thought you were analyzing the program.
Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone.
You finished?
We should probably head back then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Yeah, you're right. I've investigated everything I needed to. Then we'll head back first.
I don't wanna say goodbye to my avatar. Did you like it that much?
We should go too. You're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too. What? I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry the burden all alone. You're Shuichi Saihara before you're a detective. Don't ever forget that. I shouldn't be talking. Throw away my identity as Harukawa to be an assassin. Thank you, Maki. I love her. Was she being considerate just now? Nah, fine. Just you and me. We should log out too. By the way, did something happen between you and Kaito? What? When he logged out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood. I'm sorry, that's probably my fault. Shuichi Saihara. Tongue. When the words no work. Pulled the device off of my head and the real world appeared before me. Shuichi, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I felt so lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel unloved. There's something I wanted to ask you. Totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged out. Or while you were logged in, okay? What? I'm kidding. What was it you wanted to ask? You planned to meet Miyu on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? So you know about that, Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective. Then I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Miyu. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked. Locked? After, I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Kokichi? Are you doubting me? Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I don't have a witness. But you can also say there's no witness who can prove I wasn't there. Unless you saw the salon empty yourself. It's up to you whether you want to believe me or not. But you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. Which one is it? Did Kokichi meet with Miyu or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it? Alright, Monotaro, tell us. I've been waiting for you, Shuichi. Sure, Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program. Starting to put together a lot of important facts. So here they are. It really is trying to be our friend. A little bit, at least. First, the person who tampered with this program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away. Guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her. So what did she tamper with? A few things, but I'll share the first one with you. Looks like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from this killing game simulator. And she said that she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer? That's true. Only the hammer was left. But why was it left? The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. On purpose. Did she add anything? Found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was an original feature of the program. Implies Miyu hid that fact from us, which means All Mommy added were the 2 maps. The rest was already part of the program. By the way, while we're talking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We used the signboard to cross the river, but could we have used something else as a bridge? I didn't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. So only that signboard could have been used as a bridge. So what's the next thing she tampered with? Looks like she also tampered with certain parameters of the program. Parameters? Everything in that program is categorized as either a human or a non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned the human parameter. But for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object parameter. And what happens when you become an object? The difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything. But if it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that? Perhaps that has something to do with the next thing she tampered with. Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. The coordinates of the virtual world are represented on an x-axis and a y-axis. And it seems Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the y-axis. She created an additional wall? There were walls in all 4 directions, and 2 down the y-axis. But you're positive there was only 1? Definitely the only one. What does that mean? Which wall was the one Miyu added? What was the world like originally? You said there wasn't anything past the wall. Was that another lie? Also, it looks like that extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. It allows objects through? I see. It's very interesting. So are those all the things she tampered with? There's one more thing. One of you guys also had a strange setting given to their avatar. A strange setting? The setting made it so that they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them. So if Miyu touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed? Who was it? It was Kokichi. It's me. I didn't know that. Duh, I wouldn't know. Never touched Miyu in that world. See, I see. I didn't even notice. That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out? It helps a lot. Thanks. I should probably tell you this too, though it's probably not related to the case. Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in. I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange, though. What kind of error could it be? It's important information. Wow, really? We gotta go to fucking trial with that?
like you're not into it at all. We don't have to do the class trial, you know?
But it's gonna start, huh? We no can stop it anymore? No, we can't. This is all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget. I'm your friend. You just decided we're friends? Thank you. Gonta feel relieved. Don't worry, Monotaro. Shuichi will get revenge for Miyu's death. Now get that revenge by finding the culprit among us. He's right. The culprit is someone here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When this class trial is over, I hope we can all get to know each other better.
That's the kind of line that triggers a death flag.
I want a fresh start. I want to make up for my past mistakes.
That too.
Meeting you all has really... Sorry, it's nothing. I'll save it for after the class trial is finished.
The flag is rising.
What was that? I think I heard something over there. I'll go check it out all by myself. It's waving in the wind. Quit screwing around. Let's hurry up and go. Gonta do his best too. Gonta do his best to be even little bit useful for everyone. I'm so excited. I'll definitely expose the culprit this time. What's so exciting about this? With conflicting emotions in our hearts, we headed to the Shrine of Judgment. Bye, Miyu. Looks like that's everyone. It's everyone, huh? There are a lot less of us now.
This is just half of what we started with.
Because we've allowed this game to continue. We must stop it somehow. But we can't stop now. Can't let the fun end. Cut it out. I'm certain this trial will be the last one. Let's focus on surviving this class trial first.
You're right. If we mess up here, our numbers will go down even quicker. It'd just be the culprit left.
That might be okay. Maybe that's just another way to stop the killing game. If we all die, then the killing game would end. Don't say stupid crap like that. It's pointless if we all die.
We don't have to worry. We've got the ultimate detective on our side.
It's time for the detective to shine. Shuichi, please keep up the good work. I'll do my best. I have to keep it together. It's the only time my talent can shine. It's not just saving my life. Everyone's life is on the line. If I can't find the truth here, everyone will be sacrificed. And I will never let that happen. Shuichi, you're getting all tense. What? Didn't I tell you before? Shuichi, don't carry the burden all. And didn't I tell you before not to get in the way, Kaito? What's your problem? All relying on Shuichi to carry our asses through this class trial, okay? Like a parrot, repeating the same lines over and over. You're bothering him. I think that's the most annoying thing you can do to Shuichi. You know that? What do you mean? I'm not... Kokichi, you're annoying. Killer girl's glaring at me. I was only kidding around. Maki's glare seemed to do the trick, as Kokichi turned around, dejected. Finally, that pest is gone. Thanks, Maki Roll. Just suck it up, Kaito. Now's not the time to be bickering with each other. My bad. Sorry. Kaito, I'm okay. I know what you want to say, Kaito. You don't have to worry. I see. In that case, I'll believe in you and won't say anything else. But if you have any problems, let me know. I'll help you. I'm here for you, bro. Thank you, Kaito. Alright, let's go. Yeah. The 8 of us got into the elevator. The door shut behind us. And like all those times before, we descended. It was dead quiet. The only sound I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. My body was trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really. The fear of death. We were all fighting it, trying to be courageous. We all felt as though we were going to our own execution. No. Not an execution. A test of our will to survive. Finally, the elevator stopped and the doors opened. And though I couldn't explain it, my body stopped trembling.
Welcome! Go ahead and stand behind any open podium.
Move your asses. You don't want to see what I'll do to you if you keep Father waiting.
Wait, is he back to normal?
You not friend anymore?
You jerks must feel pretty slick, using Monotaro's forgetfulness to befriend him.
He just decided on his own that we were friends. But
I won't let you guys trick Monotaro anymore, because he's already forgotten. He may have forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. But now, he's forgotten that he had forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. Thanks to me, because I smacked the stuffing out of him. How confusing. Whatever.
I can't remember, but one of you guys is the culprit, right? It can't be in the same room as a killer. It's dangerous. I'm gonna go lock myself in my room. Maybe even set up a barricade.
That's another death flag.
Let's let's get it started. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless. The blackened and the spotless face off. We went to our podiums, as always. We know what we had to do. There was no protest left in us. It's already the 4th time. 4th class trial was about to begin. Miu Irma, the ultimate inventor. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy after all. She helped me and Kaide with those cameras, gave Kibo extra functions. In the end, she had done a lot for us. The culprit that killed her? It's one of us. I need to discover who that is. In order to survive, I have to find the culprit. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Well, with that, I think it's time to stop the stream. Next Friday, we will be heading into the trial, figuring out who killed Miu. It's really all there is to say about it, but I hope you guys have a good weekend. See you then.